Hey guys, Dan Left Out Normal Outdoors again. Let's do another knife video. We're going to talk about your favorite pocket knives. Okay, now there's all kinds of folders and everything out there. What I want to try to classify this is an actual pocket knife. No belt clips, multiple blade, not a single blade, and they do make a regular small folding, single blade, and that's included. But I'm not talking about tactical knives. I'm not even talking about the open L's that I carry. I'm talking about the actual pocket knife that the old timer used to carry in their pocket. So that's the only rules, I guess. I love the feedback on the last video, guys. A lot of questions, a lot of comments. Loved it. Yeah. First of all, I want to start this video off saying give hats off to all the people in the front line. My wife and daughters, they work up at the pharmacy. They're right there. They're working extra time, being patient with people. Still getting their medications out. But, my brother drives a truck for the oil field. He's still rolling, man. We got to give hats off to these people, man. They could be sitting home and staying out of the line of fire, per se. So just be careful, and hats off to them, man. Thank you for everything you guys do to take care of us. Thank you. All right, pocket knives. Favorite pocket knife, and would be my case muskrats. I don't know if it's because I'm a trapper, or what. I just absolutely love them. I've carried them forever. The one I want to show you right now, you can actually find on Case website to date these. I believe this is around a 70-some model, and you can see the actual wear beat up. I'd like to know how many animals I skinned with this thing. But you can see it. The blades are wore out. Not wore out, they're wore in, I guess you want to say. You can see a lot more wear on them from being sharp from a factory case. And man, that little arch that they put in this, man, can I skin with that thing. Now the drawback with smaller pocket knives than me is, can I do a deer with this? Absolutely, I can do a deer with it. But after a while, my hands get cramped because it's such a small handle to hang on to. But on small critters, you're doing one, man, this is a great knife. This is more my newer one. I love this knife. I carry this knife a lot. You can see it don't have near the wear on it. Got bone handles on it. I just love these knives. These got the right angles, guys, for skinning. When you hold them down like that, man, you can just do it. Call them squirrel knives or rat knives. Just love them. This is a newer one I've had for several years because I actually lost that one forever, and it drove me crazy finding it. I've actually lost one more too. They're in a pocket somewhere, man, and that's the problem. Okay, my third choice here is I love charade old timer stuff, man. Now, but you got to go back on it. The steel on these old charades, man, love them. I believe this is called a Stockman model because it's a 3-blade. And this is a real handy knife. And I actually got this knife used, and it's had its tarnishes and stuff like that, but I like using it. This blade right here, this is what we use to skin small game. This is my wood, your camp chores, stuff like that, whittling knife, and then your standard blade. I can skin with it too. But just an all-around great knife. And I cannot find the trapper. The trapper has 2 blades in it. These are the old carbon steel, and man, I tell you what, they are almost scary what kind of edge you can put on these things. There's something about steel, same with old case. Man, it don't take much to get them sharp, and when they're sharp, they stay sharp. When they go dull, they're real easy to recover. There's maintenance involved because they're carbon steel. I don't remember what kind of steel this was in this case, but it's got like chrome on it. It's really wear and tear. A lot better than the old ones, but I still like that old steel. It's just me. And I'll tell you a little story that when I was growing up, most of the hunter and fishing trapping guys I knew, I was shocked how many coons these guys would do with these small knives. The only time we've really seen a good belt knife, or like we talked about the buck 110 and stuff like that, is when we moved to hunting camp. That's when the sheath knives come out and the lock blades come out. But the majority of the time of the coon hunters, the fishermen, I flayed fish with this little knife. You just seen in my era growing up, this is what was the go-to. And they make thousands and thousands of models. These just happen to make the ones I love. This knife, I've had this knife for probably, I don't know, 35 years, 40 years, I guess, I don't know. This was my newer one I bought. These are about, back when I bought this was like $80 for this knife. But you get what you pay for. And I want to give you a little tip on carrying pocket knives. Now, the drawback carrying pocket knives is they go in your pocket. If you lay down, slip or fall, try to lay down on your side, man, they're daggone polished up and smooth. They can slide out of your pocket. And it's a good way to lose a knife. Now, an old timer showed me this tip. I've seen 2 tips on these knives to keep them in your pocket. And one of them was my father-in-law would wrap a rubber band around it. And just a small rubber band, nothing major. But he did that because the rubber on there would hold it, and if he laid down to work on his car, it wouldn't slide out. The rubber would hold it in his pocket. And then the other old timer is this right here. Now I sew these up, they're ugly. I'm friends with Randy. This is my work, nothing spectacular. But guys, if you're gonna put your pocket knife in your pocket, you put it in that little sleeve like that. Once this goes in your pocket, and you have to lay on your side, work on your car, I don't know, get down, fall down, it's pretty hard for it to come out of your pocket that way. These things are so polished up, that they're just smooth, they just fall right out. That's why I think a lot of guys love to clip knives and stuff like that, because they really hold on better. So another little short video, guys, on your knives. I love the comments, love to see what you run. I don't have my trapper here, which I said, hey man, these things get put up. I switch too many knives out anymore. I had that knife with me every day. And I try to find them in pawn shops, garage sales, the older old timers, man, did they have steel in there. So if you can find one, and you pick it up for 20, 25 bucks, I mean, it'll last a lifetime. If you're a squirrel hunter, which I do, bird hunter, yeah, I hunt doves. These knives, this is where these knives shine. Muskrat, I believe that's why I called it muskrat. It's a small game knife. Not to say I couldn't skin a deer with it. One of the first deers I killed was skinned with a pocket knife. My buddy's dad helped me skin it, and he was running the pocket knife. So it was just my 2 cents worth, guys. Real simple video. Let's keep this thing going. I'd like to do more of these. It's just kind of kills the boredom since we're all locked down a little bit. I've been going down the river. I'm going to shoot some videos on some other things down there. Great day. I was playing around with other things. Got to get other things done too. But guys, hit me up any comments, any questions, anything you want me to talk about. Don't hesitate. Just hit me up, and if I don't have the knife, I'll tell you I don't have the knife. But I cover a little bit all the bases. So we'll just stay tuned for the next video. I believe I'll give you a little hint. I've already said it was one of my favorite sheath knives. So I think that's going to be the next video. So guys, appreciate everything you do for me. Let's keep this ball rolling, keep the boredom down, and have fun. Thanks, guys.